Alright, so today on the Wonderful Lovely Gaming Jesus Rocks channel, we're going to be playing some Sims 3. Now, mind you, we're going to replace this with Dungeon Maker for a while. We will probably, take where, Thursdays will be, basically where when school starts up, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we will have videos uploaded. Tuesday, Thursday, we might have a video uploaded. Should have a video uploaded too. Sundays, I will not be uploading anything. That's the day where I will say, hey, no, I'm not gonna worry about it. In that sense. Now, the other question is, you know, I want to say that, we are playing The Sims 3 from basically these packs. The Sims 3 expansion bundle, okay, which comes with the World Ambitions, Generations, Late Night, High-End Loft, Seasons, and Town Life at the moment. Okay? At the moment. Now, we will have some more stuff packs coming later down the line. But things may start getting down to a lower end quality. So let's just get going here. Now I'm going to need to access to Sims 3. Now as you guys can see, we have the Town Life and Seasons out. And to prove that we have it, the Generations, High and Loft, Late Night, Town Life, World Adventures, and Seasons will now be added. Okay? Now, before today, I didn't have Seasons, and I forgot that I went through my Sims 3 stuff and made sure that, stuff that I had. Now, Town Life, I don't have at the moment, but but some of these, we're getting some more in, I don't have Town Life as a physical disc release, you know, but I'm going to try to get every single Sims 3 released copy out there to complete my Sims 3 collection. So, with this, we will be, we're going to be building a house today. It's going to be slowly, we're going to do is, a 2-hour house. We're going to try to keep the house with both the walls and within. We're going to try and complete the wall setting in the house within at least 30 minutes to an hour. Okay? 30 minutes to an hour. We don't want to spend too much time building on the walls of the outer sanctum. Now, within the house, we will have, it's going to be a 2 to 3 story house. Where, in that sense, we're going to try to keep it within a good budget. So it's going to be a budget challenge. Our budget challenge is going to be doing a couple budget challenges. One is going to be consistent with a, our budget is going to be 40,000 is our budget. We're not allowed to go above 40,000 for this house. This house will not be, saved or anything. It'll just be shown, we'll build it, and then deciding that I do it. Now, we are going to Adventureland, is where I have Nikki Flick. That one is my offline stuff, but that's where we're going to go in. We're going to go inside there, and that's where we'll build it, in Adventureland. Now, mind you, I'm getting in the process of getting a few of these other packs, on my computer at the moment. It just takes a little while for me to get them all from the, how can I put it this way? It takes a little while for me to get it from the library, so that's why it's so slow, and that's why I'm kind of saying those are the packs that we are using. We are going to be using the starter packs. The starter pack that you get: Sims 3 Late Night, High-End Loft, Generations, World Adventures, and Seasons, as well as Town Life. Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk through. I just installed the Seasons not too long ago because I went through my Sims 3 stuff and I was like, oh, I forgot I had that because I don't have it on my Origin at the moment, and I can probably put that key into Origin and say, hey, I have that. Now I can say these discs are just gonna be laying here doing crap-delicious nothing. Now the festival grounds. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Let's look somewhere good place. Maybe. Say, screw it. I'm thinking, let's put it, right over here. No, here. Yeah. Put it in here. It's gonna take us a little bit for it to load because I am running on a low decency. We're only gonna build the house. Is gonna try to keep it within an hour, 2 hours build. So I'm gonna cancel that because I don't want to build it. I just wanted to see. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just going to continue and return it. Then we're going to click Edit Town here again. Now we're going to leave Nicky Flick where he's at. We're just going to continue because we'll save it. Now let's go over to one. We need to keep it within okay. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, is we're going to build this house. Now we're going to try and keep it within good, decent. Decent. Now we don't want to go too far up. I want to make this at least a 17 by 18, no, 18 by 12 house. Okay, now it's not going to be the best big lot. It doesn't need to be pretty big. Let's build our living room over here. Actually, no. Let's get our so let's go from here. Let's see, where's our entrance? It's going to be there, right? So let's do it a 3 by 12 entrance. Now, let's put in our bedroom and our kitchen, and let's put our since it's only going to be a 2-story house, it doesn't need to be really that big, and we're trying to keep the budget within 40,000. So right now, with what we just placed, we have to now we have to prevent it. Now we're going to put the living room and the kitchen and the dining room we're going to put the kitchen and the dining room next to each other. So what we'll do is we'll put that there and separate the living room from the kitchen and the dining. Okay? Then over here, we're going to put our bathroom near towards the back over here. It's not going to be, it's just going to be like, it's going to have a sink and a toilet in there. That's all it's going to have. That's why it's 3 tiles there. Because we're going to have our sink and our toilet in there. But Then we want to have our inner office area. So I want to build our little mini office. Now I don't want the office up there. Let's build our office right over here. Okay, that's where our office is going to be. We might extend that office out. Let's extend that office out a little bit. And we're going to clear out that there because I want to have our office needs to be a little bit larger. Now, we got the walls pretty much set up for the downstairs. Okay, this over here is going to be more of like a, maybe, hold on. Maybe we could do this. Let's make this a little bit of a entertainment area, but let's build this as a little mini guest bedroom, basically. Or whatever we like to put it there. Actually, let's clear this out here. But I can do that. Let's put this, it shouldn't be, okay, it's a 4 by that, but I think, because I originally had it set here, so let's go 4 by 7. Let's go 4 by 7 there. That should be good enough for us, and then have this little as a little bit of extra space if we need to be put anything in here. Kind of that. That's our little hallway. Now we're going to go upstairs. This is where the rest of the house is going to be. Now we got it fully flourished. We want to keep this within 40,000, so we don't want to go over too expansive. So up here is when we do come up here, we're going to definitely create our hallway, our same directive hallway up there. Now over here we look at this. We can say that down here there's a bedroom here. There's going to be a bedroom in here. There's going to be our bathroom is going to be like that, and then we're going to put our master up in here, and then we'll put in a, don't know what we'll put in there yet. So let's go and fill in our flooring. Try to do everything that we need to do within the buying. Okay, we're going to try to keep within, so we need our bathroom. So let's go with a cheap tile. I think that looks nice for the downstairs bathroom. If you don't think so, this is just a budget bathroom. Now, if you guys have an idea for a house and you want to put it down in the description, or if you have a idea or a thing that you want to do, you can go down in the comments, and I will be the first one to comment. If you can, I'll find that individual comment saying what is the next house you want for me to build. If it's not under that comment, I'm not going to go and look for it. Now, if something changes where I can't be able to get to that, you can also send me an email as well if you want, so I can get to your emails and maybe get into that a little bit. So, I do want to make sure that we do have our wood style in here. Our carpet. We need to find some carpentry. Tile carpet. I want to go with at least a good decent carpet for that. There. Those two are going to be the same carpet. Just cause I want to go with, a darker carpet in there. I haven't decided what we're going to put in that room yet. This is going to be our living room. Let's see, what do we've got? I want to keep it, pretty much decent. I think I'll do that. Okay, so right now we're sitting at 17,000. I don't want to go. Now let's put this up here. Okay. This is going to be our master bedroom here. It's not looking so big. We might move our master bedroom over to here a little bit. Let's move our master bedroom. Let's cut it right about there. And let's put our master bedroom there. In that sense. And we'll leave this as our bathroom. Our off-brand bathroom. We're going to put our, master bathroom. Master bathroom in there. And then this will be like a little extra room. I don't know what we'll decide to put in there yet. This is going to be a 4-bedroom house. Because we'll have 1, 2, 3, and then one on the main floor. Our outdoor bathroom. This might be another bedroom. This is going to be our master here. So we might have a 5-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 2-bath, or 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath, basically, 2.5 bathrooms. So, you know, let's get our stairs in because I want to do that. So let's go find our staircasing. Let's see what we've got. I like that, but how much is it? 75. That one's 450. That one's 425. So I think we could go with. I like this kind of staircase, or no, there's different options. Nice. I like that one at the uppermost. So that's what we're going to use to get up to the top floor there. Let's go in. Let's put in our windows now down here in the main floor. Our doors as well, I should say. We're going to try to keep within a good, decent. I think what we could do is we could put like this as our entrance. Because if you look at that, that's 155, that's 110. Ocean's Memory seems a little cheaper now. I'm going with that here. We may change that if we have enough money under the 40,000. We might go in and change that a little bit to make it seem more a better entrance. But for now, it's going to look like that. So let's go into our windows. Let's for our bathroom here. We want to go in like so. For our bathroom, let's put it in like that, where they can get a nice decency. If we go out into our main, the truth divider, that's kind of maybe something I might pick, or window maybe. Ooh, that looks. I remember that one from whatchamacallit. I remember that one from the first one. I don't know. Let's go with, I think we could go with the, let's go with the flower box ones. For the front. Our outdoor, we need an outdoorsy kind of. It can't be placed on slope. Are you serious? Okay, so I guess we can't have that door outside. Okay, so I guess going out to the back and having a pool is kind of might be out of our question. Let's see. I'm thinking this is our kitchen, right? Let's put a couple in here. Let's just put in like a few in here. And for now, we'll put these in here. We will eventually change that out. This is our living room, so I want our living room to look like that. That's kind of decency. Although this is a bedroom. So no, we don't want that in there. If this is our bedroom... let's do the truth divider in here. No. Or let's do one, actually, let's do one let's do a couple of windows in the corners over here. In the corners, and we'll kind of add some blinds to it if we can. I do want to say, let's put in an archway. A cheap archway, the Ferguson archway in between there. It doesn't need to be a door or anything. Or actually, let's delete that. Let's do the archway to heaven here, because in these areas here, I think those areas should have it pretty well. Because that means they don't have to open up doors so much. We're going to put that door there and that door to there. It's allowing light to travel in a little bit easier, and it also allows them to don't have to open up so many doors. I'll put one there. And I'll put one there as well. Now, let's go back into our window section here. This is our office area. So I want to add a couple of nice, good windows in there. This is our out. That looks nice there. So we're already right now, we're spending on structurally. We've spent 20,000. So we might have to go in and rearrange some of the structural integrity. Now, just let alone putting that windows. Now, how much was the archways? That was 26. The windows in here will be definitely changing, but let's just clear these out here immediately. Because, and I think let's go with a smaller archway, a little bit of smaller archway to get into the. I think doing it there is good, because then at least it opens it up enough where people can come in and get through. I'm gonna go through a couple of cheaper archways in there, a couple of cheaper ones, just to get them into the houses themselves. It's cheaper. If we go with the cheapest door, that's $60. If we go with the cheapest archway, it's $65. So that would be a lot cheaper having that there and getting access, but I think having an archway getting in, I think let's go with the Ferguson arch for this one here. Because we don't need to have, it's enough to get them into that room, but it gives them at least a little bit, like it might be like a book nook or whatever, and their bathroom they can access through there. That's our little office that's covered, just in case on that. So we're saving up a little bit of money, but not much. Now let's go up here. Let's go with some cheap carpeting up in some of these rooms. It's not going to be the best carpet. We don't need it to be, let's go with, this is our master bedroom. I'd like to kind of go with like this kind of a color. That's our tile. I do want to make that one down there is going to be looking, let's see what other tiles we've got. That's pool floor. I don't want pool floor. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. This is our other bathroom. I'm going to do the same thing for that one. Okay, so now we've got that in store. Now let's fill in that with some carpet, cheap carpeting. Really don't need to go expensive carpeting because, you know, the carpet, the decoration on the carpet doesn't need to be that bad. Doesn't need to be the best. Now, if we did decide to go with an additional floor, it's going to cost us a little bit. And I was going to start with a 3-story, and then I changed my mind to going 2 stories. I don't want it to be too large. So now we finally got everything set out and stored. Now let's go in, and let's see what we've got for other. We will create a pool if we are under the 40,000. Don't want to go if we're still under. We don't want to go over it. So now let's go in. Since we've got this down here, let's go in. Let's go get some lamps in store. Now lighting, I want to have kind of like floor, like ceiling lamps. And this is our kitchen, so I'm going to put a couple along here where the dining room's going to be. And then our kitchen will have this beautiful, that's kind of the lodge lamps. That's actually kind of nice having that there. I do want to kind of, let's use this one up here towards the entrance. I'm going to put like, actually no. Let's use a, let's use the light catcher by ice lightning. Maybe, hold on, I don't know. I don't know what I want to use in there. Can we switch it to between day and night? No. It's Mountain Abba lamp. I don't. I think what we could do is put a simple porch light there, and then come down here and put 3 of these porch lights in here. I think that it's not too bad having those in there. We'll see how it looks later, when it gets night, if I can. So we got that set up there. Now let's go up and let's go and try to finish up our other rooms in here. This is kind of more along the lines, might be our thing, and I don't want to use lodge. I want to kind of go with more along the lines of in there. I want to do more along the lines of Iniku spotlight in there, because I don't want to be, or let's do this one. That doesn't mean, Nothing. We'll throw that one in there. Because that's just our office. Let's go with, since we're going to do some floor lamps, we can throw in a couple in here for our bedroom area. I think that should look nice, pretty nice in there. Now let's go upstairs. Well, I think we got some of the best good lighting in here. Except for this floor doesn't have one, so I'll put 2 of these floor lamps up there. We're spending about 3,000 on lamps, a little over 3,000 on that. Now let's see. Now in here is our let's go back to our ceiling lamps. I want to put basically the whatchamacallit. The Simply porch lights are going to be in here. Let's go in. Let's find our lucid light. We're gonna need a couple in here because it is our bathroom, but I'd like to have a little bit of room. It could be probably a little bit smaller, but you know, we'll figure it out. Now we do need to see in here is our bedroom. This is our other bathroom in here, so I want to kind of put it close to our entrance there, and put another one there. Just put a couple in the bathroom. Doesn't need to be that large. Let's go and say our bedroom needs to have a couple of lamps. We're going with the cheap lamps. We've been going with those. These are the floor lamps. This is going to be our there. I do want to say, let's put also 2 floor lamps and a ceiling lamp. A nice fancy, the nice fancy lamp. Let's go with the nice fancy lamp in here. Oh no, we don't want that. Let's see. Sea light by ice lightning. That looks okay. Maybe we might do that. Let's see. Let's do our wall lamps. So what we got for wall lamps to put up over there. I think that will look nice in there. Or the Lumina Technica. I don't know. Actually, let's do that one and delete that. Let's actually also delete that one, because that one's not getting us enough light in here. I think that's gonna have to do us good for now. Light freshener might do us. Light freshener. I'm really being a little bit picky here. Because we just need something at the entrance over there, so we kind of have that. So now, these 2 rooms don't have anything at the moment, but how much is that? That's about 80. And if we go over here, it's our ceiling lamps. That's about 70 simple porch lights. But I think I'm going to take out the Simply porch lights in here, and I'm going to reuse those. Use 2 of these in here, and maybe put one over. I'm gonna definitely put one in here. I don't think we'll leave 2 there. We'll see how things go. It's a little bit more, but having some good lighting in here is good. What we can do is down in here we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 rooms that now we're gonna get starting. We have 2 rooms that don't have lights in them yet, but I'm not keen on what I want to do yet. So, oh. Okay, much better. Okay. So now let's go in, and now let's go into our significant sort by rooms. Let's start within our, counters. Now, we're gonna go with the countrified counters, or at least, we could go with the, let's go with a slightly little bit bigger, better counters. So, let's move these in. Also, these can't. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of how we're going to have it, is up in this corner here. I'm going to do one more corner counter here. Because I'm going to... Actually, let's get in our stove here. And we're going to go with the cow poke stove. We might, if we have money afterwards, we will increase that a little bit. And then we go back to our... there. And then, let's go and put in a microwave over there. Steak and prank. Whoa. Oh, steak and prank. Microwave. I thought it said steak and prank. I was like, what? Okay, so we'll put that one there. It's a little bit better microwave. It should do us pretty good. Let's put our fridge in next to it as well. We're gonna go with a slightly larger, slightly better fridge than the in my character. We're trying to keep everything within a budget, so I'm going to try and go with at least cheap. Let's put our disposable own arms and filling trash can. Actually, let's go with the Neutralone trash can in here. I'm gonna put it over here by that. Let's get in our smoke detector in here. Now I'm going to kind of rearrange this a little bit so we can kind of see what we're doing in here. Because I'm not using a mouse, I'm using my laptop. Let's country fried overhead cabinet. Oh, we do need some overhead cabinets, don't we? What's this one? Country overhead cabinet. Just so I can see it. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Okay. So now let's look at our lights in here. I do wanna, let's go, do we have our, large lights in here? Let's build another large light. Oh, those look nice. Those are not too bad. So we'll throw in a large light there, and we'll throw in a large light way over there. It will have windows eventually. I'm trying to keep it within under that 40,000, so we'll come back to our windows if we need to. I think we will, but for now, we do need that. So now let's go in and let's go to our dishwashers, because we want to have at least a single dishwasher. Let's put our dishwasher there, so that we can have countertop to put the dishes away, if we need to. Let's also go in and let's find our sinks here. Let's do it that way so that you can have... Okay, that looks better. It looks much better. And... we can put that there in the corner, because it's not like that every day that we're going to be using that. And then we have our two opening counters there to put the stove on that can act as if we're roleplay, you know, roleplay it a little bit. It's not really that bad. So now, I think having... we definitely need to have a phone in there. In that sense. Bathroom. Now, let's go into our dining room now. Now, our dining room table is going to be the Dynamic Dynasty table. Sun up breakfast table. I think that looks nice. Let's put that there, and let's go in some... let's see. I think we'll go with the Cozinator. We'll put a... okay, so we might actually, let's see if we can go with a little bit of a cheaper. I think let's go with a Rifkin's dining table. So what we'll do is we'll clear these out. These are going to save us a little bit of money here. For now, can we put those and look like a little different? Hold on, I meant to click these ones. Can we make these look... much? A little bit cheaper. Nothing too over extravagant on the chairs. We got our lights in there, so now let's go work in our bathroom here. Over here, in this area is nice. It's already done and complete. We might put decoration there, but we're trying to keep within the 40,000. Same with over here. We're gonna create is our toilets. Going to be the cheap toilets down here. The common commode. Ladder is going to release about 10, 10, 10, 10. Everything is going to be about 10 bladder. That does... Fulton Stone by Scarab Corp. Nope. That one says it will never break. No, down here we're gonna have to go with this one. The Common Commode. We're gonna have to. That's just gonna have to be it for the time being. We're just gonna need, we're gonna go with the country fair counter in here. And actually no, clear that one out. We'll go with our plain basin. Cheap bathroom and our cheap mirror. We're down there. That's all you're gonna need. We're down there anyway. So, let's go and we're cleaning up our bathrooms. So, let's go and complete all our bathrooms. Now up here, the differences is we're going to be doing our toilet. The only place that will have this Flush Master Hi-Fi will be the master bedroom. Okay? Kitchen sink. That one does about 2. New lows. Hygiene and environment does add. And the Lee sink ornament. I think we'll go with the new Lowell sink in here. And then we'll go with like a little bit more of a it's gotta look like a good bathroom mirror. So for the I think we'll go with the Feel Good mirror. Fun environment and charisma. Well, we can put that in there. It'll add that little bit in there. It just for fun. Now, our shower, do we have a tub that actually acts? Hygiene is 9, its relief is 9, its environment is 2. That's the shower. That one does 9, and environment is 2. So it doesn't matter which one we use. Just that one is cheaper than the other, and they both act as the same thing. So we'll go with this, and I'm gonna go looking at a like that maybe. Let's kind of look at the different styles we've got here. I think that one looks pretty nice. Ew, that looks gross. Let's do this one. So maybe they can take a shower or a bath if they choose. That's the master. Now, right now we're keeping it that we might have to go in and change some of the rooms to have less windows or whatnot. So, our other bathroom is going to be the cheap toilets. This is going to be the common commode. It's going to be a cheap, simple shower. Actually, the simple cellars is 2 hygiene. That one does about 9 hygiene. That one adds 9 plus 2 environment to it. They shower Lorraine. Hygiene is 8, environment is 2, where this one has 9. So I'm thinking let's go with the slightly larger one where it does have 9, but it doesn't do increase environment though. And this is more along the lines of that's just an extra shower. The tub, they can use the tub, or we might switch them around where the tub will be over here and have that be our, but you know, whatever floats our boat. We'll do the plain basin in here, and we'll do the mirror, the plain old mirror, the bathroom. So they can, when they can look at themselves and not. That's decent. I think. Hold on. I think we could save on. I know. Let's do this. Let's move that in. a little bit. Let's move this in, shift it over by a little bit. Sorry, I'm catching a little bit of a cold or some sort, or my just allergies are acting up at the moment. Let's go back to our build mode here, and we're gonna close that. Oh, it's intersecting an object. It's intersecting this. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that should kind of now. It still has. It's just we can reduce it a little bit on its size, and if we go to eyedropper tool, and we can do that. I think that might be pretty nice and decent. We got a little bit there. Let's go now. Let's go over into our back to our buy mode. Okay. Now let's go into the bedroom. We're going to start with the master bedroom. The master bedroom is going to get a not the cheapest, but also not the most expensive. It's going to be the Cape Cod double bed. Cape Cod double bed at least. Or what's that other one that I like? Or this one here. Fit for a king. Fit for a king size. I think that's gonna look pretty nice in here. It's not that bad. It's not that cheap, not that expensive. It still does give us good enough. If you look at it, it says fit for king size. It does have a little bit of stress relief, about 3, and a environment is 2, so it does help a little bit of that. It does add some environment. If you go to the perfect fit, we can come down here and maybe drawers of dismissal dresser. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is that Sooth Slide luxury dresser. I like that, so throw that in there. I think that's all we're going to throw in for now. If we need an alarm clock, we'll throw it up on the dresser there. Let's go back to our beds. Let's go back, and these are going to be kind of like our kids' beds. So they're going to be kind of, for that, we don't... Bare bones bunk bed. This Kai could be... Actually, we could use the bunk beds, and they're cheaper than this thing. I think we'll do the bare bones bunk bed for, like... I think we could have done this. Up here we'll have the bare bones bunk bed. Bare bones bunk bed up there. And then... That one has energy of 4, but this one has... The loft bunk beds are for the children anyway, but it does... Now I want to see if this one's the mute cot. I think, and then this one can be like our... Now, we will definitely, I'm thinking we might eventually, like, play with this later on. We might play with this house later. I'm just making these houses, be keeping it within a challenge thing. That bed's a little bit there. We're gonna go with the cheap dressers here. Put 2 dressers in there, and we'll put a single dresser in here. It's going to be very cheap. Now, as you can see, we're already at that max of 40,000. So we cannot. I'm not going to increase that challenge a little bit any further because we do need things like that. So what we can do is, because we still need to have we can cut out one. I'm gonna cut out one out over there, one window there. Within our within over here, I'm thinking we're gonna cut out that one. We're gonna cut out a few of these windows in here. Let's cut out the windows in that room there for now. That's not gonna reduce us much in anything. Back here in our office area will also reduce our windows. And I'm also going to reduce the archway price for this one as well. So if we go back into our build menu, let's look at our, okay, so remember how I said that we had this, this abundant round spiral staircase is 460, whereas, cozy door-stepped staircase is $8. So if it's $8, we're going to take this out and we're going to put in more of so that's how we're going to have to put that there. I wanted to put it up by a 2, but let's get that one out of the way. Okay. So I guess to get in the kitchen, I guess I don't like that. You know what? Let's go back with the one staircase. Come back. There we go. So that's come on. There we go. That's good. I think what we can do is we'll just do it that way. We got our... That's saving us a little bit of cheap money. Now, I do want to actually... Let's go and... Let's go with the Superflow windows. And we'll add, like... How many can we add? Like, the Superflow is 85. Whereas this is 100. And if I throw in... And if I move it one... Let's do this. We're going to do it... And we're just going to do like this. Okay? Now, I know that this is going to run over our mistake, but we can, every 2, there will be 1 deleted. And that'll actually save us on... I actually do want to shift. Let's... put that one there. I think that looks gonna look as good to have a couple of those windows in there. Our bedroom here, down here, we were gonna close that up. We might take out this bedroom here, and I'm not saying we shouldn't, but I think I am. Or yeah, let's do this. Here's what we're going to do. Is I'm gonna clear out. Clear out that there. Now, if we do go up, it's still holding, but I'd like to see if we could put a just a single column down over here to kind of act like it's holding up. Okay, it's really cheap, but it'll act as if something's being holded up on top, so that it works. Okay, so now since we're in here, we're up here. Let's go down. That's nice enough to put that there, so that we do have that there just in case if we do need anything there. So now we just need to get this room here is going to be an empty room for now. I think we might play this eventually, but just to see what we kind of might need to put in there. We definitely do need to get our living room completed, so let's go to our living room and let's go in and complete that. Now I don't know. Let's do that. Let's go back over here to buy mode. Let's go into our living room. Our living room's gonna have like not a cheap sofa, but it's gonna be more along the lines of what's this one? Proper love seat. I don't know what I want. That looks pretty nice. So I think we'll throw that in here. And then we'll go with the channel thrower 27. It's not a big flat screen, nice big flat screen TV, but we can deal with having a TV. I'm going to shift, and we're going to go and we're going to add in an extra lamp over there. And that's kind of basically what our living room's going to kind of look like. Can we put a video game console down there? I think that shouldn't be too bad if we put that there. That's not bad. Rug. I want to put a rug in the entrance there. I think that should be good. Let's... Now this room here is going to be empty for a while. We do not have doors. We do need to go back to our build mode. But, yeah, not build by mode, build mode. Let's, go and let's find our doors here. So we're just gonna add a door. Cheap doors to getting into the rooms. Cheap doors, because, you know, we gotta have some cheap doors in there. I'm thinking about removing that out of there, and then shifting that there. Doesn't need to have the best lighting in there at the moment, because we can adjust the lights inside the game when we get in game. We can adjust lights later, so I don't want to go like that. This room here will be an empty room. We got 39,737. I think we've done pretty well for this house. We did keep everything within that fine range. I do want to do this. However, let's go back into our build mode. Actually, well, we're still in build mode. Let's go and go to our miscellaneous. This thing that's going to cost nothing, I want to put it on the outside of the house. because I like this thing, and this thing's really cheap. Cheap. Costs nothing. Costs nothing to add anything to the outside. If we go into wallpaper, we can find the cheapest, they gotta have it look decently nice. We might switch, we can, you know, because we don't have that wallpaper in here yet. Do we have, let's go look at our sinks again. We might be able to reduce that sink down there. That one's 75, that one's 120, so we can reduce that down here. I think that one's gonna look a lot cheaper down there. Nothing really simple. These lights here are going to be more along the lines of simple porch light. Actually, no, they're going to be more simple along the lines of this large light here. We're only going to put one in there because it's just really cheaping. We're really trying to cheapen things up. And large lights are cheaper than these simple porch lights, so I think we'll do large lights in here as well. It's cheap, keeping things cheaper. Keeping things at the cheap point. So if we go up here, and there is probably none up in this room here, but let's get anything that we're not completely using filled up in there. So we're still got some good. We still need, I think we can do one dresser in there for now. Kids are just gonna have to share in there, in their right mind. You know, that's gonna have to be reduced because we want to have enough money to be able to, that's cheaper. Put that one up there. It's 38, 936. What's this mirror in here? I think let's go look at mirrors here. Storage, no. Entertainment, appliances, decor, mirrors. That's this kind of mirror. Feel good mirror is $200. That's functional. Liquid's mirror is actually going to be a lot. I think that looks a lot better. Maybe the outhouse mirror, but I think I like the one of these mirrors. The memories mirror. The memories mirror. Let's throw the memory mirror in there. That one actually going to look a lot better in the master bedroom. That's still leaving us with 38,831, so we can throw in some other stuff that we might need, like lighting in here. So let's go to lighting. The kids' room, we're not going to throw large lights in the rooms up here. We're going to throw more along the lines of a lamp there. And then, hold on. No, we're going to throw in ourselves that lamp there. I want to eyedrop this Ethereum thing here, and then we're gonna eyedrop that one as well, and we're gonna throw a second lamp there. Whoops. I'm looking at that room. That room could use at least one more light in there. So let's throw in our large foot lamp over here. Right now, that's all they get. This room here, it's gonna have to have, I think let's go with ourselves a wall lamp in here. Or, no, let's go with a ceiling lamp. Let's go with, not a lodge light, but let's go with more of a, that kind of light in there. Now we can't go any further. That lamp's 165. I mean, that lamp's like 46. Oh, that lamp's 45. And that floory, okay. So we'll go through here, get rid of that, and we will throw in that lamp in there. It's not the large room. We could possibly, the bedroom looks like we could possibly, since it's like a smaller, I think what we can do is, since it's off on that edge over on the side, let's move our bed in like a little bit there, and then let's adjust our wall. Let's adjust our wall, and let's move it in. Let's move it in by one more. Actually, no, that looks pretty. If we look up here, that should be good enough. Good enough for us in any way. We can. I'm gonna shift. That can come in by that there. I think we can reduce that a little bit, and it's saving us a little bit of some money there. On some money. It's a wall. We're gonna have to maybe. Nope. And then, yep. And then we're gonna move our toilet over to here. Then what we'll do is we're gonna go with the sledgehammer tool, and we're just gonna clear that portion out of there. That should give us a little bit more money, because it doesn't need to be super duper large, and since our master bathroom isn't quite such a large thing, I'm gonna clear out the bathroom. I'm gonna clear out and do clear out a little bit. It doesn't need to be that super duper large anyway either. So we can clear out this area in here. And I want to refill that in. The hallway there needs to be, and then we can, I want to eyedrop that in there. Just to give us a little bit of a room, in case for room for expansion, in that sense. And that's going to save us on some money. Now, let's go back to our wall coverings. It's going to be the miscellaneous one, and we need to refill that in. Making sure that... because that looks really nice on the outside, and I like it. So, I hope you guys do too. This is just a house that I'm doing as a challenge of, let's go, downstairs. That has that there. Let's kind of go with more of like a tile for the bathrooms. I might... actually, that looks really... let's go with... actually, let's go down here. Let's use similar wallpaper. Let's do that in the bathroom downstairs. The flooring's gonna get changed too, so don't worry. I'm only going to, okay. Kinda wanted to use that in the master, wall with, let's do this with the wall with still kind of like a reddish in there. I don't know, masonry, rock, stone, siding, wall sets, miscellaneous. I'm kind of looking at the miscellaneous here. Let's do walls with baseboard molding. I don't know. Yeah, let's do with wall with baseboard molding and see how that looks. Okay. I'm gonna come in here and look at it. That right there. And I'm also going to use that down here as well in that room. Kind of using some of the similar stuff around here for now. Let's hit control and let's come out of here a little bit. That looks kind of, that's our living room. So our living room's not that big either. Surprisingly, our living room's not that big either, and we could, let's do this. Let's go with the hand tool, and let's just move everything up by at least a 1 here. And then if we hit control Y, okay. So what we're gonna do is let's just clear these two out here. Okay, let's see if we can still move. Okay, so what's the problem? Why can't it move? Is there maybe... Hold on, let's go up. It might be... No, there shouldn't be anything, there shouldn't be a problem. So if we hit control plus, go in and plus it down, we can do this. Okay. And we can then, take our wall and do like that. And then move you back there. So that's saving us a little bit. It's got like a little bit back there, but nothing to be fully aligned. And we're saving a little bit of money there in that sense. So let's move our the lights back into where they belong. Okay. Now that's not too bad, or decency in there. Move our console back by 1. We can come over here into this room here. And if we go to our buy mode, and we go into our surfaces, and we go into more of desks, and we put in a toe drop desk in there. Then we go into, I think it's under electronics, computers, and we go with an easy Far East Fred's PC. Saves us on, it's an old-timey computer, is what it looks like, but we can have that in there. And it does save on that. Now, I like that. That's pretty decent. We could possibly reduce the staircase. It doesn't need to be the expensive staircase, so I think we can. Let's do. Let's go back into our buy mode. We're gonna go with the cheapest staircase we can. So we just need. The reason why I'm doing this now is let's go with the homestyle ascension, or that's the cozy. That's doozy step staircase. I want to have a little bit of a bit. So the one we were using was about 45. Look, we were going to reduce that a little bit because we. Actually, no, that's. Okay, yeah, let's put that back in. But I don't want to have, like, with the staircase. Okay. Yeah, that. It's putting us at 39.47. Okay. I don't know why it did that, but oh well, we'll leave it there. We might just have to go into, and then having no windows in certain rooms. Like the bathroom down here. So we can have some windows in other rooms. This room here, this room doesn't need to really be here all that much, because it's just like an office it's leading into our office space. So what we can do is leading into our office space, and that can save us on a little bit of money, and then our bathroom size can go a little larger there, just a little bit, maneuvered in a little bit of way. Now let's go to our build mode. Let's get our office chair in here. Comfort chair. Actually, let's go sort by room. Study. Desk chairs. Let's go with the cheap desk chair for now. And what's this? This is. Yeah, we're gonna go with the cheap desk chair for now in that room. We're gonna put in our only lighting in there that we need. Because we don't need to have a large light in there. Do we have a bookshelf? I'm gonna move the bookshelf over in here into our nice living room over here. We do have to have a bookshelf, and I was gonna do that. So we are keeping within that price range. Now, moving in here, I'm gonna do this a little differently. Let's go back over here. Let's go to our windows, and we're going to add in. We just need to add in some cheap windows back here. Our bathroom down here will not have a window. We'll add a single window there for added activity. We're gonna put a one there. We're gonna add one there, and I think we'll add one more down here. Our kitchen, old school window. We'll go a little bit cheaper. We're gonna have and Oh. I don't know. Yep, we'll throw one in here. There's still one. And I think that shall be our house for now. We did keep within the budget that I said that we were going to keep it in. Don't need that anymore. We did try to keep it within $40,000 in our budget. Nice, neat, decent house. If that's a TV, right? Let's see, what's our next? I want to keep it within at least 40,000 about. So we click on our living room, click on our TV. We could go for, that's the 500, that's 1,000. Ooh. So if we take that 500 out, which is going to drop us, that's going to put us over the amount that we plan on doing. So no, we can't do that unless we get rid of our unless we get rid of our gaming system. Then we go that, then we upgrade to this artisan. And that's actually going to save us a little bit of money. I want to see how much we can, I want to keep it within at least $200. $200 less than the 400,000, because then if we know that when you come in, because I want to put in like 2 of these in here, because having these in here will add some more lighting in, and I think so we'll do that, and then we will shift this one. Yep. So that should keep us at least a decent having some decent good lighting in there. This can be deleted, these two can be deleted, and we can put these back in. Because we don't need to have a gaming console to have fun. We have a computer for gaming if we need to. It's cheap gaming. But nonetheless, we actually have a good decent house. We can read a book if we need to. You know, let's look at our arches. Can we go with a cheap arch? Instead, like, we gone with this Ferguson. Oh, we got the double. Oh, I didn't see this one. Okay. That seems a lot better than that one. So we can... That's going to leave me a lot better. A lot better. And that's going to save us a lot of money. That's leaving us a little bit. Now, could we get our gaming console back? If I, can we get it back? If so, would we have enough? It's 750, right? So if we do that, put in our video game console, okay? That's going to put us at $317 over if we add that. If I were, we'd really, those are out. Those are off the charts there, so we can need to put those outside. And back here, those are to be removed. Let's go back to our Windows area, because now we're down to 200 and something, but just the truth divider we will put out and we'll have at the front. They said we can kind of see who's out at the door. Now that's 400. That's 4,017. Those are going to be 100. These are going to be cheaper. at about $75 cheaper. So that's 52. Let's go throughout the house and make sure that we're not using any extensive. Since this is a part of our hallway here, that can be removed out of there. And then we can kind of highlight that and shift that in there. That's going to leave us at that much. I think it's by pricing of the stairs. So we're going to reduce that. We're going to go down here. We're going to do the cozy. It is by steps. So yeah, so that would save us. The dozy step is price is per step. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we had set everything is priced by step, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's priced by step. So it is cheaper if we do it that way. Archibald spiral staircase. That, let's see. So if we were to remove that, let's go and let's try this one and see about putting back our spiral staircase that originally that I had planned. And it's actually not that bad. So with the things that we have in the house, it's really coming down to it, the nitty-gritty stuff. Just putting stuff in the house where things can go. What can we keep within the pricing there? So now we have those. I can now come back over here and say, hey, let's clear these out in here, because we had put 4 in here, having the full on windows. So we're going to start by going 2 spaces between each other. And that's actually probably not bad. Having at our main entrance here, we can go, I think what we originally had in here was our our planter with a flower box. And we had 2 flower boxes up here. And I like it that we have those 2 there. But looking at that, that is $998 if we put those 2 together. Back here, I don't think we need to have the high-end stuff back up there. I think maybe we don't do that. And maybe we just go back with what I had originally planned. Let's put these 2 there, and then let's go and put these 2 back here. It's a lot cheaper, and I would like to put at least 1 in there. That's going to allow us to add some light in there throughout the day. It's a lot cheaper. Now that we go upstairs, and we can add some windows, I would like to add a window. Actually, a lot of window. I'm gonna add a cheaper window. I'm gonna so yeah. So I'm supposed to be uploading FF8 today, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to put it. I'm kind of doing our Sims thing. We might do an episode of FF8. I'm not 100% for sure. Windows of Opera. Let's go with. I do like to put this in our bathroom up here. We have about $913. And you know, I don't think we need that. We got that door there. We could actually let's go to our doors here. What's our... we could go with, let's go with the donkey door. Let's go with the higher, better door in here. Because if you look at this is 110 and 200, that's going to be the price of, and we have a window to look out, and that gives us a little bit better shape up. So I think that should be pretty good. We do have our window there. And I think we can deal with not having windows upstairs for the moment. And not having everything being filled. This room here, since there is going to be nothing in that room, we can just clear out that in there for now. That's just going to be there for as a extra thing. If we can go in and let's take our, this is, I don't want it going to edit down. Are you kidding me? What? Where were we last at? It's a 74 Landgrab Avenue. This one that we're working on, I believe. Yep. Cancel. No. I said let's buy/build it. Okay? That's what we're working on. So, if we can go in and I wanted to switch over to this thing. Let's clear out the rest of in here. I'm actually thinking about clearing that out of the way, and I think that should look pretty much safer there in touch, because we're not really there's really no, we have this room here in case if we need to use it, but we're not really using it. And accessing over here, I think we could possibly that's like a bedroom, but I think we'll leave that the way it is. It does have some cheap stuff in here. It does have a double bunk, an extra bedroom. So it's basically, it's a 3-bedroom house, in that sense. And 3846, I think what we could do is, since we do have that, let's continue adding some more windows, because going in here, we're not using that space, and trying to get rid of space that we're not using. Is pretty good. So, up here we're gonna use these windows out here as well. They're mainly hallways, and that looks pretty good there, having those two there. Our bathroom here is gonna have a window there. Our kids' bedroom will have more of like a peephole, because they can choose how they, or like a couple of peepholes there. Actually, no, let's do more along the lines. Let's clear that out. Let's do more along the lines this kind of cheapness. There's a little bit of some couple of windows in there. We'll add a one over in there. In that sense. And then let's try and see if we can shift this over by slightly. Just slightly enough that they can have a window. It's cheap. It's like, we're still like within like reason. So let's go in and let's try to see if we can put wall coverings in. We're just gonna put like let's put this in, here. Hold on. Actually, no, let's, so that looks kind of decent. Let's go with, paint maybe. maybe, and then yeah, that's not too bad. I'm just putting in something in there. It's not really. I'm just really trying to keep things cheap. Maybe actually we could do this one. That one looks going to be probably a lot better in the bathroom there. And I think we can do that one there as well. I think we've done pretty well of keeping this house pretty well, decently safe and enough for our house. Our outsides kind of looks cheap, but on the inside, it looks amazing in the house. So I hope you guys did enjoy this wonderful, lovely house build. We tried to build the challenge within 40,000, and we have done that. We might use this house later in another game or so. Not 100% for sure. In maybe our starting game or starting family. If you guys do want to get yourself within that family, or at least, you know, at least if you have some suggestions for names for the family, we're doing that. Right now I'm playing with Nicky Flick, so we will, you know, do that in the sense of we'll be playing with him a little later on. I will show you Nicky Flick in the sense of and I'll show you the Sims creations in a later date. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want to get your name in as a family, please put down in the comments that you want to play, have your name as a family, or have a suggestion. Please do do that. Last thing I want to do is let's fill this part in here where we had the problematic with the emptiness there. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.